What's going on, guys? It's Garrett here. Hope everybody's having a fantastic night or a fantastic Friday night, and I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend or a fantastic week. We're not there yet, but I hope everybody had a fantastic week because, not to brag or anything, but we absolutely killed it in the markets this week. We were, I believe, in terms of issued trades, I think we were like five. I think we were 6 for 7. And we took we did I did take at least I took one hit on my account on oil on an oil trade, which this thing is much more bullish than I had expected. This is not something that I had expected in terms of this breakout. We broke a lot of resistance here. However, we still can form that lower high. But it depends here because we made lower lows, so we'll have to see what happens here. But anyways, biggest story of this week is the dollar index, taking a nice plummet. And I called this, you guys. I said, okay, we broke back in and we were looking to possibly test 100. We didn't even get there. This is what I was talking about on the last video. And we actually came down and actually came through with my analysis on the test of the 9680 area, which was a call that I had back here when we issued a blog post that was totally free. So that's the value that free people have, okay? There was over 200 points in value in terms of trading and in terms of long-term analysis there for you guys that you could have acted on, and that's what we were talking about last Sunday or whenever on the blog is, okay, look, we have a triangle here. This is what we've been in for a while, and we broke, and we had formed a bearish market corrective structure, and we thought this could have been a corrective wave. Turns out that's not what happened, and we've gone much lower. We've broken this here, and when we broke this trend line here, and this support level here, I said, okay, I think we're ready to go and test. And lo and behold, we came back up within the channel for a little bit. Nice reversal candle up here at the 50, and then just a really nice swing high right here, guys. And we're getting very close to testing 9680, which is our targets. So to anybody who profited off of that or off of foreign currency buys, congratulations to you, because those were some fantastic trades. So with that being said, with the dollar index going down, we also had Euro USD hit our take profits up at 111.40, guys. Here's what the analysis was originally, okay? And guys, this is all on our Instagram, okay? This is all over at where we have a lot of just pictures recapping our intraday analysis. And we called the 111.40s multiple weeks before it ever hit the 111.40s. Down in this area, we were calling 111.40, and here we are up at 111.40, and that's just basic price action. Yes, it took a little bit of time. We did have some drawdown here, but no, nevertheless, we did hit the 111.40s, and the opportunities were there to trade. You can see here on that corrective wave, that bearish market structure that was broken right here on nice volume. Boom, consolidation, another breakout, that was a nice entry. Another breakout, that was a nice entry. But the opportunity for pullbacks was not there until we got to this. Until we got here, I called that intraday trade. That's on our Instagram. Or here, where this pullback, where we bounced off of this low and formed, and we broke market structure over here. Much lower on the 5-minute or something. It's kind of hard to tell where we broke, but anyways, the opportunity for Euro USD longs, you had well over 108.50 up to 111.40, close to 300 pips of range here that was made available to you. So Euro USD, that hit targets, all right? So that's good work to anybody who profited off of that. Pound USD is very interesting because we might finally just maybe be getting what we need in terms of continuing upwards in the markets. Let's see. So you can see here we broke out of we broke out of this major swing high, okay, the 127.60, okay, and the next swing high there that could be possible resistance is the 134.60, which is exactly, that's like 700 pips. There's 700 pips there that are possibly available in terms of this breakout. And you can see, guys, we actually do have bullish market structure. We're higher high that we just made today on this close, and then lower or higher low. So it's been kind of whiplashy, to admit. and I have not had the opportunity to get in any trade. This was a beautiful retracement made available, okay? I don't know what this news event was. I was not around when this happened, but I'm sure it was something. I mean, I don't know if that's just normal price action, but we hit that 78.6 beautifully, okay, and then we reversed. So, I mean, the opportunities here were very nice as well. I don't know if there was any opportunity for broken structure here. I mean, yeah, you could have entered on a break of 129.50. I mean, that would have been a decent trade. But I missed out on that, so no regrets. Anyways, so back here, guys, since we've been calling this range, and I said, okay, we have bullish market structure within this range, we're probably going to lead to the breakout and retest for a possible long. We did that. Decent amount of drawdown. I didn't hold. I got stopped out at break even. We went into another range, basically, and we finally broke out of these highs and continued that bullish market structure. So I am now much more confident in our original analysis, which was that possible rally coming up to 134.60. I know Sean, he was uploading pictures once again on @EleganteFX Instagram. He has some live trades on that were doing beautiful. You saw, I mean, he was cashing in nice there. So good work to him. I think he was trading pound USD. That trade was great. Gold, let's get to, so I mean, with pound USD, look for that slow, steady ride up to 134.60 to continue, all right? USD Jappy, okay, this thing was absolutely crazy in terms of volatility. So, guys, we started last week over up here before any of this happened, okay? So we were talking about all this throughout the week. And, guys, every single day I create a video lesson or a video watch list that breaks down what happens basically in the market, and it's filled with education as well. It's not just me regurgitating some advanced terms that maybe you don't know because you're still learning. No, I mean, the lessons are still within those video watch lists, and you know, I learned a lesson actually this week. You know, I took a loss on oil, which is totally fine, and I shouldn't have even traded it because, I mean, I was up over 13% on my account on the day, which is that's over 2 weeks of, that 10% is my 2-week goal, and I had 13% in one day. So I mean, after that I took the rest of the week off. That was back on Wednesday, and I shouldn't have traded oil inventories. That was the lesson I learned. I should not have gone right before on oil inventories, and I should not have been greedy. But we started this week back here, guys, over here when we were, you know, still continuing those rallies, and you can see we came up and I believe we even exceeded the 78.6, if you ask me. Let's see. We moved this Fibonacci here. We came up just above the 78.6, but, I mean, with that being said, as of right now, there's a lot that's going on, okay? You could bank on the fact that we could possibly be going long from here, all right? There's a lot of options. Remember, market rallies they can't just keep going forever. I mean, they're going to hit resistance eventually and correct. But, you know, and I think that's what we're doing here with USD Jappy. But, you know, it's because we broke these highs, bullish market structure. If we form a lower low here, then we could be forming that bearish market or that bullish market structure, like I said. So here's that price action on the, I'm going to remove this. Here's that price action on the 60-minute time frame that you guys can see where, I mean, it was just straight down. The volatility was awesome for us to be able to capitalize. But, you know, we came down right into the 61.8% retracement, and we actually broke and made a higher high after making lower lows and lower highs for multiple days in a row. And we're consolidating, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. I mean, it's a Friday, so the price action really wasn't there. The volatility wasn't there. We'll have to see what happens on Monday, okay? But anyways, we were talking about, okay, the 115.50 area, or 115 area is kind of our targets. We came up to 114.40. So we came close. We didn't hit 115, but I mean, I was expecting this exact kind of scenario, this pullback, to occur from 115. Okay, some resistance was there, and we also have a long-term Fibonacci resistance of. Sorry, I'm just taking some time to draw this out. 61.8 is kind of right up in the edge there. I mean, I think that's actually what we hit over here. Was the 61.8. Did we hit the? No, we came close. But anyways, as of right now, Bollinger Bands are kind of suggesting tight price action. So I'm gonna wait to see what happens. But we got that pullback that we were talking about a little bit earlier than expected. So we'll have to see what happens. The opportunity for a possible swing trade could be there. So once again, we'll have to see what happens. Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar came up to these old lows. Also a 61.8 and 50% retracement and right in here. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with Aussie dollar, to be honest. This thing kind of changed directions on us with, of course, the dollar being bearish. I can't be bearish on the dollar and bearish on Aussie dollar and into the USD. I shouldn't have said that, and I shouldn't have done that. That was kind of a mistake on my part. And with that, with that being said, both these pairs have kind of resumed bullish activity, so I'm not really trading them. I haven't traded this pair since our killer trade back over here. Which was a fantastic trade. So I'm flat on these as well. So USD CAD, let's see what happened over here. USD CAD completely broke our support zone, which we were saying, okay, in terms of bullish areas. So this was the analysis. I said, okay, if this scenario came through, then we would be bullish. We broke out here, but something I wanted to teach you guys actually, or kind of is, when we get a breakout, I don't like it to break out just a teeny bit and leave it no room for a retest like this. So this I did not trade. Okay, just so you guys know, it wasn't enough there. And the opportunity for pullback once again was there. But with the dollar index being bearish, it took us down, and of course with oil being bullish, it was just a mixed. There was no chance for USD CAD to even come and hit or to go bullish. So we thought, okay, the possible support is here. We have Fibonacci in there as well, so we can see maybe if something happens. We can delete these. This isn't even what we're looking at anymore. So now we're testing that 50, and I'm going to be flat on USD CAD as well. I don't think I want to trade that. So USD Swiss, we called this perfectly too. We called this move downwards. We never got that retracement that we were looking for, so nothing there. But the volatility, once again, this kind of volatility, guys, is just unheard of, especially in the USD Swiss lately. But just to have that straight-up price movement for awesome capitalization opportunities. We broke some daily lows. I called from there to test 98.10. That wasn't really too hard. I think my grandma could have done that. But nevertheless, targets were hit. We broke the 98.10, had a perfect retest on the lower time frame. And boom, you can see we came straight down, and we are continuing downwards. So from here, USD Swiss, 96.80s maybe. So we'll have to see what happens. But we have a lot of lows that we have to test in here. It's going to be a slow, steady move, but it's a nice, steady, quick move that was provided to us. Sean killed buy side. One of our analysts, and I believe he got out of his trade up in this area. So good to him, and good for him for killing those trades. But yeah, USD Swiss with the dollar and everything, those were some great opportunities there as well. But with the Swiss and the euro, there weren't very many pullback opportunities that were provided in terms of trades, except for right here and kind of right here. So if you didn't catch those, don't worry about that, because the entry signals really weren't there in my opinion. Gold has continued to rally. From this daily trend line, we said, okay, we're here at this daily trend line. Let's see if we can continue the rallies. Guys, we absolutely killed gold, okay? If you missed anything, you missed gold if you're not in the members area. This is stuff that I teach straight out of the Big Bang Theory, and, I talk about it every single day on video lessons. I was just playing breakouts, dude. It's that simple, and I was capitalizing, multiple days in a row. And you can see here, we had bullish market structure. It was simple off this higher time frame. This is all over on Elegante FX's Instagram. You can go check it out. The analysis is there. I bought the retest over here. Got this rally. Okay, broke out, retest right here. Caught this rally right here. Okay, this little rally here. That was a trade that was called. Nice trade there. I called this awesome rally here. Broke out, retest, went long on this candle, and boom, nice 8% profit there. And now we've kind of pulled back a lot, and I said, okay, guys, I was like, hey, step back. This isn't going to last forever, so we need to be ready for whenever, it stops. So we're just going to wait and see what happens. But anyways, for that, with that being said, we said, okay, we're going to be looking for a bounce from this area, and we got that bounce. So, all in all, guys, this week at Elegante FX, it was a fantastic week. And I know if you're sitting there, you're having trouble, you're questioning yourself, you don't know what to do, I mean, the least you could do is go sign up right now for our free course. It's totally free to you guys. It's the Elegante FX Master Course. It's 42 modules of pure education that will do nothing but help you, okay? You have nothing to lose. If you're sitting there questioning yourself, you are the perfect person to go do this. You have nothing to lose, and I know you agree with me. So go check it out, become a free member. But, I mean, if you're a paid member, I'm super happy that we are working with you guys. I hope you guys are super happy. I don't know how you couldn't be happy with the kind of content you guys are getting each and every day. So once again, I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. Step back away from the monitors. You know, get some fresh damn air. We all deserve it because we killed it this week. So with that being said, guys, please have a perfect weekend, and I'll see you guys on Sunday night for our weekly Prep Live webinar. Have a good night, guys.